It's some people on my timeline, bro, that literally wish celebrities happy birthday every day.
Whoa. God.
Boy, you
If
about
I'm
to
if
start some
I'm
shit.
lying, I'm flying. And I say it because shit like that, like kind of like really irks me. There's people that you know that you're close with that you don't even support their business. You don't shout them out, give them any type of encouragement. What the fuck makes you think that Beyonce needs to hear you say good job?
Welcome back. Welcome back.
What
We
he
took the
do?
week off. You hear me? But we back. We had to get some things situated. Actually, we just needed a bye week. You know what I'm saying? Like the brain resting,
A
all
mental
that good
reset.
stuff. You hear me? One of those good things. I am representing the 504. We got 202 and 817. I just got educated on these area codes. I'm thinking that I got everything down pat. Apparently, I don't, because I have one area code, so it's easy for me. You know what I'm saying? And 504 Entertainment and Golf Place, as it popped up on my TV. What's good, fellas? I ain't seen y'all niggas in about a week or so.
Hey
Man.
man, coolin', bro. You know, I was in Vegas. You know what I'm saying, enjoying life.
Hey, I bet you was, man. I was in the cut, out the way. You know what I'm saying? Just had to reset. So much needed.
I've been at work, so nothing changes. I'm either here or I'm away. It's either or.
Yeah, for sure.
Already, man.
Well, it's a lot to talk about, fellas. So you know, wherever y'all want to start, I'm cool. But I'm pretty sure this
We not
show,
about to open
thi-
mind. Nope. We not even about to start with this one. Y'all go wait for this one. We not even about to give you the what I got on the plate.
yeah. We, hey, cause
No.
he's super passionate about that one. So I already know that John going. You know what I'm saying? He coming from the rafters with that one.
I can start.
But
I got one for you though. I got one for you right quick. Since I
all
got
right,
on
What you
well,
some
got?
baseball, I got on
let's go.
baseball
What you got? What you got?
material. You know what I'm saying? Baseball season. My favorite season starts tomorrow. This week. Yeah, I've been tweaking. It's like the date just took so long to get here, and I have my Braves on. You hear me? You know I gotta represent my team. I don't know what we're gonna look like. That's not what we worried about though. We worried about
Yeah,
no.
that
You hear
moolah.
me? At the time of this recording, we got the Giants and the Yankees, and they out there on the West Coast. That is not a hitters friendly park. Now you about to see some shit, Rucker, because this is how we analyze what we about to do. It's not a hitter friendly park. You got two aces on the mound. I mean, it's the first game. Everybody fresh. You got those other players that came off
World
the
Baseball Classic.
championship. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the World Baseball Classic and all that kind of stuff. So you got some people in the rhythm getting ready to go, which is a handful of people that's playing tomorrow. And then we got the big day on Thursday. Man, I am excited. You hear
Yeah,
me?
super stoked,
Super.
bruh. You think about baseball, bruh. With baseball, you can have 16 games that go from noon to midnight. So if you into baseball, bruh, this is like really, this is that time of the year for you, bruh, because you gonna get to see it all day, all night, bruh. You know, so and this is
Yeah.
where money is being made over the next few months. Believe you me, we're gonna be doing one of these shows from Costa Rica, somewhere, you know, somewhere with palm trees. Yes, but it's coming though for sure. You know,
Absolutely. You know,
Yeah.
we've been talking about this for the longest, boy. Cannot wait, cannot wait. And we are finally here. You know what I'm
but you
saying?
know what's funny though, and this is just it's a great segue to opening up that Venezuela won the
Oh,
World Baseball Classic, man. You know,
the jokes write themselves,
the
bro.
jokes write themselves, bro. Like, who would have ever thought that Venezuela would beat out the likes of Japan and the United States and Dominican Republic? You know what I'm saying? Those were the three heavyweights, going into the classic. They overlooked basically everybody else. Everybody else was there for a participation trophy. You know what I'm saying? But with all the drama going on with this administration, Venezuela wins the World Baseball Classic, man, And at I think, matter of fact, I do believe two of them had passport issues or, visa issues to even get over here to play. And they were saying that was done purposely by the Americans, because you're supposed to have a certain amount of time where you got players that are exempt. They supposed to, whatever was supposed to be worked out that had been worked out previously, they were notified 24 hours before their first game that a couple of their players were not good to go. So, like you said, the jokes write themselves, you know what I'm saying? We might got their president, but they taking home a trophy.
Man, shout out to Venezuela, bro.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
Yeah, for sure.
I know they're going through some stuff, but you know what I'm saying? I know this was something big for them. You know what I'm saying? So, shouts out to Venezuela.
Most of the people in baseball anyway not even from this side of the water, bro. Like, it's not even American sport. Like, what's it, American pastime type shit like that. That passed a long time ago. This is a world pastime. If you still want to keep the pastime in the context or whatever, shit, boy, them American boys ain't popping no more. Like, that kind of
you get a few. Like, if you look at the top 40 players in baseball, you may get 10 in the top 40. 10. And you're going to be, with a fine-tooth comb, you're going to be picking through those stats to get those 10. But the big boys are coming from around the world. You know what I'm saying? Like the big boys, the Japanese, the Dominicans you go back in the day, the Dominicans, the Hispanics, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is their ticket, and shout outs to whoever raising their farm system down in the DR, bro, because they know at a young age, hey, you trying to make it to America, you going to play baseball, bro. And this right here, this going to feed. This going to feed, bro. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them because it's an American dream. Everybody want to come to America. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
what you going to do to get here, with this quote unquote, the land of the free, you know what I'm saying? Hey, they coming over this joint, they making buku money.
Man, motherfucking thing free over here.
Not at all. Not at all.
Team America World Police, they got a song on that bitch that said freedom isn't free. You know what I'm saying? It costs a hefty fucking fee. Like, it's no freedom over here. So.
Nah. But, to everybody on the outside looking in, you know what I'm saying? This is where they want to be. But you really don't know what's going on.
They don't know.
Lately, because of social media, everything goes under a microscope. You know what I'm saying? Like, you getting to see more of the politics of it now. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm over here. I work every day.
Not for but yeah.
On a lighter note, and I know Rucker gonna enjoy this one. Shout out to Afro Man.
Hey, Afro mother man. Yeah. Nah, man, it's funny because like he won his lawsuit, but the fact that like they try to get this man, they kicked in his door, search his house illegally. Police tried to, now they took money from his house.
Mm-hmm.
Then this man made 1, 2, 3, probably like 4 or 5 diss tracks. Funny. 4 or 5 diss tracks dissing these police officers that kicked in his door. They tried to sue him. They tried to sue this man because he made videos of them going in his house, kicking his door, tearing up his house, and he won. First reaction, what y'all think?
A great day. Great day, bro. Great day. I wasn't up on it, but when I finally caught wind of it and, went and did my social media rounds, hey, like you said, bro, the jokes write themselves. Maybe that should be the theme of tonight's show. The jokes just write themselves, bro, because my man, for as much wrong as the police did, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you try to sue this man?
That's wild.
That is
that's wild.
absolutely wild. Even though it was only $400, to some might think it's petty, but it's the principle.
It's the
Smokey.
principle, yeah.
It is the principle, bro. What's mine is mine. Don't touch what's mine if it don't belong to you. And the dude who quote unquote miscounted the money, he had already had violations for taking people money doing traffic stops. So you just ran up on the wrong one that wasn't going for it. You know what I'm saying? You had got away with it in the past, and you ran up against a dude that used that joint and made money off of diss tracks.
Like you said, the jokes write themselves. So here's one of the songs: "Lick 'em Low, Lisa."
Lick 'em low, Lisa.
Lemon pound cake. Hey, that's the
I
one.
heard lemon pound cake. That shit was hilarious, boy.
Man, and then it was another one. Let's see, the Batterman High.
Yeah.
Betterman him.
The Betterman him. Yeah.
Yeah. So how can you sue somebody? Because he made a video of the footage in his house talking about you. Like, that's wild to me.
And if I'm not mistaken, this is right before COVID or during COVID.
Yeah, it's around that time, same time.
Yeah, like I don't know, bro. You know, it just goes to show you, man, when people think that they're above the law, and mainly the people that are supposed to be upholding the law. You know,
right.
That should have been this case should have been smeared across every CNN, C-SPAN, because it's the principle. If you are lying still for something this small, who knows how many people are behind bars dealing with these same people? And this is a right for, if I'm in jail out where he at, I'm on the phone with my lawyer and seeing if any of these police had anything to do with my arrest.
Right.
Because we going to court now. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we need to run this back. You know, so.
Now, had he lost, this shit would have been everywhere.
Yeah, it would be everywhere.
It would have been everywhere.
It would be everywhere. But, you know, it's sad that we're in this day and age, but it's also a good thing because you got more help as a citizen than you've ever had before. It's people sitting behind bars right now for things that they didn't do. And they have no way of proving that they didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I get stopped by police, depending on where I'm at, bruh, it's so many things that I could do to, I knew I was at the corner of 74th and Bladensburg. I can hit every business that's in that area, doorbell cameras, all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have that 15, 20 years ago. You had to go on the word of a police officer, and the law is going to obviously take their side of it unless you got a hellified lawyer. And they all work together. Let's be clear. They all hang out and work together. But if you got a lawyer that can go in there and pull his weight, throw his weight around, his friendships, you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If you ain't had that, and that's going to come at a hefty cost. That's going to cost you about 5-6 bands. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And it could be something small. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't want that blemish on your record, you gonna pay those 5-6 bands. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out to Afro Man, bro. That's a victory for civilians.
Right.
All across the states, bro.
Yeah, for real. And then for everybody that don't know who Afro Man is, man, this man, he's saying Because I Got High.
Yep.
That's like the staple. Everybody grew up on that. Like that brings back a little bit of nostalgia listening to it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to Afro Man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to Afro Man.
Shouts out to him. And matter of fact, like speaking of segue, music, is it still appropriate to listen to R?
Absolutely.
Booyah! Hey, that's all. Hey,
Straight
we good.
Up.
We can stop this.
Let me tell you, dog. Like I wanted R. Kelly played at my wedding. You hear me? I was a happy person, so why can't I have happy people? You know what I'm saying? All right, we understand. Homie did what he did. But you can't deny the man pen. You can't deny the man talent. You can't deny that the music is bomb. I'm, you know, I get off work at night, I might bump R. Kelly. You never know what album he might want to bump. I personally like TP2. That's
From
Hey.
beginning to end, from intro to outro,
What?
bro.
No skips.
That is
No
that's
skips.
arguably one of the best albums
No
in
skips.
music history, from end to end, bro. You know,
I decide when I drive home at night from my commutes from work to home to allow people on my Instagram story to see what I'm listening to. You know what I'm saying? Or hear I'm listening to, of course. I'm driving the road. You know how we be doing this shit. When I had R. Kelly play, I forgot what song. I think it was Slow Wine.
Slow wine.
Might have been
yeah.
Slow Wine. Oh, yeah, Slow Wine. So I get a face in my inbox as if, like, I'm supposed to be the one, what they say, what they call it when you block
Whistleblower?
people out? No, man. Like,
cancel.
cancel, that's the word right there. When you can't, I'm supposed to cancel out R. Kelly. No, hell no. Look, I still find Trap in the Closet videos funny. Like, what he's done as far as music, that's cool. I'm not supporting his personal life. Hell no. You know what I'm saying?
Why can't people separate his personal from his music?
I have no clue. And to that point, they have people who has done way worse to us as a people, and we still support their kind anyway, no matter what the fuck they do. Like, a lot of this shit that's been done over the time of life has been set. Like, somebody set the bar for it and had to show it to us some way, somehow. So, I mean, come on now. Like, it just don't make no fucking sense. People to criticize one for doing what they did, again, that's on him. I'm not supporting that. I'm only here for the music. But you can sit up here and go wear some fucking Tommy Hilfiger or somebody racist clothes and be all right with it and call yourself fly, man. Make it make sense, bro.
But you know, it doesn't make sense because let's call a spade, and just like, and this is just bringing everything full circle. This is just like the Young Thug Gunna situation, right? It depends on who the public likes. If the public like you, the public gonna make every excuse for you, right? So what's the difference between Michael Jackson and R. Kelly? People was still playing Michael Jackson music. Michael Jackson was
still played on the radio.
Michael Jackson was in trees with little boys. I don't give a damn if you gonna call a spade. Let's call a spade a spade.
They got a movie coming out about him.
You know what I'm saying? So what's the difference? Is that people like Michael Jackson, he didn't identify as being black. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of things, there's a lot of layers with that. You know what I'm saying? But if R. Kelly come on, I'm not cutting my radio off.
Nah.
It could run, it could bump. You know what I'm saying? I don't care.
I mean, it is a difference from Michael Jackson to R. Kelly. R. Kelly was convicted. Michael Jackson.
Yeah. And in that,
you know
sense,
what I'm saying?
But in that sense, yes, he was convicted, right? But Michael Jackson paid off a lot of motherfucking settlements, bro. He made a lot of shit disappear. And we've seen video footage of Michael Jackson go sit up in these furniture stores and blow hundreds of thousands of dollars in 3-4 minutes. My man was a cash cow. You hear me? So if Michael Jackson went down, a whole lot of other shit would have went down. He was a cash cow for a generation of people. So just sit back and think about that, and we'll get back to it. You know what I'm saying? We'll visit it, you know what I'm saying, a few shows down the road, but it's all about public opinion. If the public like you, the public gonna come up with every excuse in the world. Even more recent, right? Even more recent. Look at the T.I. 50 Cent shit. Did we forget that T.I. was working with Crime Stoppers? Did we forget that Tiny and T.I. was accused of sexual assault, even though they didn't go to court or anything for it yet? But we live in a day and age where you being accused is just as damning of you being convicted.
Correct.
Right.
But everybody's cool with young and kids talk about smoking 50 Cent mother and all that. Like, this is generational trauma, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to like it. You don't have to dislike it. But to sit there and, you know, affiliate with this type of shit, bro, is damning, bro. It's damning. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't too much care for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, one way or the other, there's going to be a winner and there's going to be a loser, but it's going to be of public opinion with the public. Whatever the public wants to happen, That's what's gonna happen, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just free R. Kelly music. You ain't gotta free him. Just
No, don't
Yeah,
free him,
free
free
the
R. Kelly
music.
music.
you know what I'm
Free
saying?
the
Just
music.
music.
And don't forget what Kendrick Lamar said. If you take R. Kelly music off of Spotify, you might as well delete his too.
I ain't hear that.
Yeah, I don't remember that one either. All
Free
right,
the-
man.
free the
Like,
music.
speaking of the music, it's still music topic. Jack Harlow dropped a so-called neo soul album titled Monica. My nigga. My nigga. What y'all think about that?
Yeah, that was borderline in your face. And with the first, what's the not the song that he redid with the Fergie, but what was the other song, the Whips and Chains song? I can't call the name of it. I can't call the name of it, but it was the song talking about Whips and Chains. But
I don't like my whips and chains. You can't tie me down. I just can't. I think it's called Loving.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I jam with that song. But then my lady said, I want to hear that shit. You're talking about whips and chains, and that's a white man. Like, think about it. You feel what I'm saying? It's like it's one of them messages that is in layers. You know what I'm saying? Now, so for you to come with an R&B soul album and you name it Monica, when the joke has been a running joke, I think the dude told that joke over 20 years ago of what that Monica meant. You know what I'm saying? To the white man. I don't know, bro. I listened to it a few songs and I was like, man, this shit's trash. It's a direct slap in the face, bro. But this be the shit that motherfuckers win Grammys for.
True. But I hope he don't. Because the shit was trash.
It was trash.
To me, it was trash. So
I'm not listening to
music.
No.
I'm not listening to that shit.
We just getting back.
Fuck that shit. I'm not listening to motherfucking Jack Harlow.
We just getting back to, unless it's a big artist, bro, like the music is not hitting. It's not doing what it's supposed to do, bro. So you find yourself listening to old school shit because this new stuff, it's not hitting. It's not piquing the interest, bro. There's no originality, bro. There's no flair. There's no swag. There's no putting your own spin on anything, bro. No, I was just about to say they're literally, like, even if you listen to samples, they're not even sampling samples right, bro. They're literally just pressing play on the old record.
On the beat, yep.
And putting their lyrics on top of it. Like, that's how much they don't give a damn, bro.
Oh, man, I thought I was the only one that noticed that.
Nah, bro, it's like, it used to be subtle, like, you had to really like, oh, that don't sound familiar, Then I just heard a joint the other day that I thought was, get on my level, ho, get on my level. And it was just a chick spitting. And I'm like, okay, maybe she freestyling. No, this is her actual single.
You got a girl that's rapping on Flex.
I couldn't believe it, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say that. There was a rapper.
Girl,
got a whole song on the radio.
Just Flex. I'm like, I like Flex.
Word for word. Like the beat is.
I'm thinking when it's coming on,
Flex.
It's going to be.
That's
Flex.
crazy.
Or whatever.
But yeah, the game kind of messed up, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The game is kind of messed up. So, that's why I stick to what I know.
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
For real.
I step out that box on Fridays, usually because I work, you know what I'm saying, on Fridays at midnight. I try to skim through the new music, see if I can catch something new, because at the end of the day, I'm still a DJ. So I gotta be up. I gotta be up on, new artists and stuff like that. But usually, bro, I'm cutting it off, bro. Ain't nothing that's piquing my interest. You feel me? So
yeah. See me, like I'm on that, especially when I'm doing my Cuffing Season series.
mm-hmm.
I'm on a hunt for like new R&B. So I'm constantly trying to find some new R&B that fit the mood. Mm-hmm. And I be running across some underground R&B artists, and those are the ones I love to listen to. I could listen to like Chris Brown or whatnot. These underground artists, they are underrated.
You know why? Because R&B is a lost art, but the art really never changed. When you listen to the rap game is constantly changing. It's constantly dominated. Every 2 to 3 years, a new demographic takes over rap. You know what I'm saying? So whether it be the West Coast, East Coast, down South, You know what I'm saying? Even international. You know what I'm saying? Like rap has its spurts, but R&B is R&B, bro. You're not going to change R&B.
And
You know what I'm saying?
bro, who come up with like some of the best R&B music are those international.
The international.
Like they got, oh my God, they are like some gems over there, bro.
Yeah, when I was really into, you know what I'm saying, like doing my mixtape series, I'm just like you. If you go back and you listen to my R&B, Wine, Panties, and Screw, like you would hear a couple mainstream jumps, but then there'd be jumps like, dang, where you get that from, dog? I used to stay on YouTube, bro. I used to stay on YouTube. And now with TikTok, bro, you can find, boy, you.
Yes.
And I
TikTok
love the
is
fact,
a hidden gem right there.
I love the fact that if you hear something on TikTok, you can hit the button and that John to save it to a playlist on Apple Music.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I'm cool with that. I'm really cool with that. But just music not where it used to be, man. It's kind of sad.
Yeah, it's gone now. It's like I said, I don't really listen to the radio. I gotta go get some throwback stuff. 90s R&B or some old throwback rap.
It's the world's so sensitive now too. So you really the substance of what you rap about. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to be careful because cancel culture is definitely real.
Fuck them people. Everybody's so goddamn sensitive, bro. Like this shit just don't make no motherfucking sense, bro. Y'all niggas need to get whippings again. Like, I don't understand why the fuck y'all got so goddamn soul, bro.
For real.
Like, y'all make it, like, if this wasn't our fucking show, bro, like, y'all understand how, like, scale back and, like, I still don't feel like we really, like, got into this motherfucker like we could. Like, we still keeping it toned down for y'all just to kind of see what kind of audience we want to have.
For
like,
real.
This is our... this is our show, and we want to control what's going on, but y'all so motherfucking sensitive, bro. Like loosen the fuck up, bro. Shit.
Yeah, everybody has a right to your own opinion. And with that being said, my opinion is not meant to disrespect. It's basically my opinion. That's why it's called your opinion. If you don't like what I got to say, that's your opinion. We can agree to disagree, but you can't tell me how I should feel or why I should feel a certain way. That's just how you feel, you know, not how I feel. And I don't have to, as long as I'm not disrespecting the way you feel about what you feel, it's cool. Hey, I heard what you said. I don't agree with it. And this conversation ain't really going nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But people don't even understand how to take that. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. Rucker, I heard what you said. And then guess what? The next morning, goddamn Chizzy then wrote a whole goddamn blog about why the fuck Rucker don't like white people, black people, Indian people. You know what I'm saying? Like that's if you look at it, that's what's going on, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, stop being so like we grew up in the 80s, bro. In the 80s.
Baby.
Like the shit that went on the comedians alone in the 80s, you wouldn't make it, bro. You can't handle the little shit that Drewski doing right now. You wouldn't have been able to handle Bill Cosby, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, you know, and I'm talking about Red Fox at the Paul Mooney. You wouldn't have been able to handle them dudes,
Especially
bro.
Paul Mooney. Oh my God.
Depending on where you grew up at, man, you had to survive in school by high side or talking about folks. That's how you had to survive in school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you built character.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I do what I do now as far as my fashion, like spending money on shoes, bro, because in school, my mother worked 2 jobs, nigga. If you think shoes was the most important thing in that house, nigga, you're tripping. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? I will Friday. I don't give a fuck what you had on, bro. I will cook you. I will cook. So you talk about my Payless XJ900s that was supposed to be the Aquas. Talk about them Johnson. I'm gonna fry you. It don't matter what you got on, bro. But that's
supposed to be the Aquas.
Yeah. look up them Payless XJ900s, bro. Those were the Aqua 8s, bro.
All right, hold on,
I had a pair.
Payless XJ.
I had them Jones, bro. They were the Aqua 8s, bruh.
XJ.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna talk about you, bro. I ain't acting like I ain't never had that boy feet. I ain't acting like I ain't never had a pair of fake Jordans.
You see
in
him,
my life.
Rucker?
Hey, I don't know which one they are. I mean, I see some.
We'll end up finding them joints. And them joints end up being on here. Don't worry about it. They'll be on here.
Hey,
This man got a handkerchief.
Hey man, I had the Jodeci boot, so I can't say that.
yeah, I mean, but that built character, bro. Now, and don't get me wrong, like we spoke about a few shows ago about mental health. You know what I'm saying? It's real. But bullying, all that shit just didn't start today, bro. It didn't just start today. We got ass whoopings. We fought. That shit happened to us. You know what I'm saying? We ain't just getting no 1 or 2 lashes. We got full blown fucking, let's be real, like our parents was abusing us. Let's call it what it is.
Ass whoopings. No timeouts.
Yeah. No milk.
No milk. Canned milk.
Timeout.
Pot of milk. Yeah.
Depending on how old you are, shit. Like, I don't know if it's something that happened around y'all way, but you had a rice hour. Well, you get on your knees on rice as a form of punishment.
Lord, that's gotta be some Lord.
Nah, we was too broke to waste rice like that.
Yeah,
so.
Nobody, I've heard about it. I've never actually seen it because I'm like, ain't nobody about to waste no rice just for punishment.
Yeah,
but I've heard about it.
And then see, when I joined the military, you know, dealing with people from all walks of life, like I've heard some crazy shit, so that don't surprise me, bro. That don't surprise me at all.
Summertime coming up, and I had wanted to ask y'all this shit like some time ago. Do y'all go to pool parties? Y'all DJs, so y'all gotta go to pool party.
Yeah, I do.
I go, but I won't jump in.
Why? That's the whole point of this conversation right there.
I knew it.
Why? Why are you not getting in the pool?
I'm not gonna jump in, man.
You allergic to water, bro? No, I know you're not allergic to water. You take a shower. Exactly.
Nah.
So why you don't go to the pool?
I love swimming.
Why are you so cool to get in the pool?
It's not that I'm cool. It's just that the fact that I see a lot of people around and they in the pool, and I'm like, that water dirty. I'm not jumping in that motherfucker.
Okay,
pool.
in that context, I feel you. But for a lot of people, us, and you know, we too cool to get in the pool. We go to a pool party. The pool is the cleanest thing in the whole area. So nobody's in there. You might have 2 people, and that 2 is a stretch. So
it depends on. For me, it depends on who's throwing the pool party.
That too.
Well, we talk somebody where you go.
I'm saying if it's somebody that I heard through word of mouth, but I don't really know them. All right, I probably ain't getting in the pool, and I'm probably closest to the exit, and I'm just peeping the scene. But if it's somebody that I know, I'm going and I'll get in the pool. I ain't got no problem with that.
What do you think?
Yeah.
I think black people too damn cool to be to get in the pool. That's just stupid, man. Why, bro? You go to a pool party to stand outside. Like, I'd be in my house playing 2K, bro.
I don't know, man. It like Chizzy said, it gotta be for me. If it's like my brother, I'm gonna go, all right, I'm gonna get in the pool. Now, if I see a flyer at a club or something like that, pool party or some shit, nah, I'm not getting no goddamn pool. I got pass on that one.
Let me tell you something. If my hair look like this, I'm getting in the pool. If my hair freshly twisted and styled and all that, you can bitch with that pool. Fuck that. I ain't lying to you. I'll stick my feet in that bitch, but I'm not getting in the pool. He ain't messing up this fucking hair. Dude. All this time and effort. No. So, yeah, I'll be a little bougie until I find me a nice little swim cap for me to put this shit up, and it still look the same way, because my hair is very soft. And I ain't getting your hair done.
Yeah, we know your hair soft because before them locks, you know, you look like you was born in Ethiopia. You know.
So that's crazy, bro. How yesterday turned into a whole throwback Monday picture, and I know you ain't talking over there. I ain't know who you was with that fade.
With no facial hair.
No,
No
facial
facial
hair.
hair.
You talking about no facial hair? That was you too.
No facial hair.
You was the baby face.
Hey, Chizzy looked like a regular guy. He looked like a regular guy.
Don't do that, bro. Don't do
Hey,
that, bro.
Chizzy
As
looked like a
regular
regular.
Man.
Hey, man. Hey, that was good though. You know, I wonder. That's why I say ain't nobody got lit group chats like us, bro. Our group chat lit, bro. You know what I'm saying? That John go from shoes.
Even
to
Kool-Aid
bets.
came out the woodwork. You heard me? I was like, all right,
Yeah,
Kool-Aid.
that
I ain't know
go
who
from
that
shoes
was.
to bets.
I ain't lying. I thought that was like one of them 1993 album covers. I didn't know who that was, boy.
That's a picture that used to be up in the mall when you go in one of them urban stores that's owned by the Indians. It'd be a picture of Kool-Aid sitting there, you know what I'm saying, trying to get you niggas to come in the store. You know what I'm saying?
They used to have them photography stores in the booth that had them airbrush backgrounds.
Yeah. Yeah,
That'd be
absolutely. That's spot on. That's spot on.
That'd
But
be
John,
him.
we know
Throwbacks.
you had a little money, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
We know, bro.
Don't
Look around.
Nah, bro. You know?
What makes you say, or give you that, I had a little money? Who we talking about here?
Only child syndrome.
What the fuck that mean?
Yeah.
You got everything.
I did not, sir.
Yeah, you did.
Almost everything.
I did not. Okay, maybe. I ain't get the
Yeah.
G's.
Yeah, I mean, but that's.
I got 'em now.
Hey, what you got on? What you?
I got on my
Sexy on
Olympics.
Ooh.
Olympic sixes. I could have told you that.
Ooh.
It's the only color shoes I have in my closet that went with my ensemble. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know what I got on.
You
Man, I
know,
got some Birkenstocks on.
I was about to roll the cool grade 11s today, but I changed my mind. I
put on the taxis today.
came with the 6. I still have not worn my taxis. No, my French blues.
I love them Jones so comfortable, bro. They comfortable.
I don't disagree with that.
That leather, man. It's that old school leather. You know what I'm saying? That wrinkle leather.
Call it plush. Tumble. Tumble is the word. Tumble leather.
Yes.
Tumble leather. Yeah. So we about to go ahead and get into it. I've been tweaking.
Let's get
I know
it.
y'all
Let's get
know.
it.
Y'all know it.
Let's
Man,
get it.
So the NFL players, I'm gonna do something ESPN is scared to do. Stephen A. and motherfucking First Take and who that is, Get Up. I'm gonna do something y'all scared to do. Talk about what happened this weekend. How the NFL
Talk
players
about it.
got their ass
Talk
whooped
that talk.
by my people
Talk that talk.
in flag football. Now people think that flag football is not. I mean, it's not regular football. We know that they don't have on no helmets and shoulder pads and all that type of shit. But flag football ain't no slouch, bro. Like just because y'all tackle and do all that don't mean that y'all better at the sport than us. It's football at the end of the day. It's just in different ways and different rules. So if you don't understand the game, don't come out here talking that shit. And my dog Hoosh, y'all know him as Hoosh. I know him as Daryl. We go back from playing spades. That's where I got my education in spades. I had them with Xavier sharp my skills up. But that's another story for another day, you heard me? My dog went out there and bust them dudes' ass, bro. Like, at one point, they had scored every touchdown on every possession that day. And I think if memory serves me correctly, it scored 14 out of 15 times or something like that. So,
Dang.
don't come for us flag football players, bro. None of y'all. Because y'all can't keep up with us, bro.
And you know what was good at seeing that, bro? It's like not necessarily the underdog because you gotta respect. They already Team USA for a reason, right? So you gotta put some type of respect on it. But a year and a half ago, when the pros came out, when they found out that flag football would be an official Olympic sport, they disrespected them dudes. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
They totally disrespected them dudes. So I'm glad that you sent the text and was like, you know, my dog, you know, and I got access to the whoop whoop whoop. So I was able to jump right on Louisiana, Fox 5, boom, boom. You know, I was able for whatever y'all Fox is. And I was able to jump in and I saw the joint. You know what I'm saying? It's like them dudes put on a clinic. God meant for them dudes to shine on that day, dog. It was for a very distinct reason, dog. Them dudes probably, if you ask them dudes and you talk to them dudes, they probably haven't had a game like that or a day like that in a long time where everything was in sync. Outside of that first drive where Tom Brady did that old whatever whoop 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 play, after that, them dudes commenced to whooping the NFL dudes' ass, bro. On defense, on offense, it was like 4 and out, 4 and out, 4 and out. You know what I'm saying? Like, them dudes ain't know what the hell was going on. And the little wide receiver dude, now see, I played flag football when I was in the military. Got a trophy, post champions. You know what I'm saying? They used to call me 84 Mooly. I had hands, you know what I'm saying? I weighed about 120 pounds, you know what I'm saying? I jump and go get whatever. But that's another story for another time. They don't understand the whole swiveling of the hips, the dipping of the hips. The object is so you can't get to my flags, bro. My man, that wide receiver, my man had about 4 moves that was clinical, bro.
Mm-hmm. In one spot.
And it was just like from the jump stop, the go backwards to dip your hip to get past this dude and then do it again and able to go in and out of them breaks, reaching full speed. He smoked Alvin Kamara, who was one of the fastest dudes in the league. He made Alvin Kamara, he made Alvin Kamara look like you a regular dude, bro.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I heard that it's gonna be flag football and NFL players gonna be playing, I ain't gonna lie. I thought NFL players gonna win. Until I started watching these boys, I was like, you know what? Much respect to the flag football, bro. Every player on the flag football team USA can throw and can catch, and I was like, damn. And them trick plays they couldn't stop them. They could not stop them. I'm like, bro, shouts out to Team USA. That's.
And to that point, you talk about two of the dudes that are heralded as some of the most smartest coaches in the NFL with Sean Payton and
Matt LaFleur. Or not,
Shanahan. You talking about two of the greatest offensive-minded people in NFL history. They look lost.
Man.
Sean Payton probably complained more to the refs in the first half of that game than I've seen him talk to the refs at all, period. My man was disgusted, bro. They didn't understand what was going on.
I love it.
So shout out to them boys.
So what y'all saw on TV was a little bit different from what I'm used to playing. I've played in the 5-on-5 league, and even the 5-on-5 rules that y'all saw on TV were completely different from the 5-on-5 I've played in before. And I've actually played in a 5-on-5 league with Hoosh. We lost the championship by 1 point. I'm still bitter about that. Tom Brady said something about altering the rules and all that kind of stuff. Like, first of all, this is not your game. You want to have a New England Patriot line from like 2007 when y'all went undefeated. It's not that game. You already got a 7-yard head start from what it looked like. And like them dudes was lined up off the ball like very far. So you already getting enough time to throw the ball as it is. I'm used to 7-on-7 where you are, the rusher is a yard off the ball. And basically wherever you stand at behind the center, it's how much space you have plus 1 yard. And they coming straight rush. Ain't no 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. They coming.
See, I was going to ask you that.
Yeah, like depending on how many people is playing, the rules change. So I played in 5-on-5, 6-on-6, and 7-on-7. It's different rules. It's not as easy as people think it is because in contact sports, you know, you could put your hands on people. Tackling and all that, you can put your hands on people. So I'd argue that flag football is more to play in a sense because you can't touch people. You know what I'm saying? I played cornerback. I played everything. But I played cornerback mainly, and I'm not the fastest person in the world, but my team will tell you I was the best cornerback on their team, and they want me to come back. So
Pop your shit.
Oh, of course I'm going to pop my shit. But, you know, I feel like if anybody can play 7-on-7 or you could play tackle football to me. You understand flag. a little bit. And that's basically off the strength of not being able to touch. I feel like if you play flag football, you can transition to tackle easily. You know what I'm saying? So don't disrespect my people. That's all I got to really see about all that shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. They made them NFL players look foolish.
They thought we came out there to have fun. None of them dudes wanted to lose that game. You mean to tell me that competitors that get paid every Sunday wanted to lose a competition? Like, yeah, they had smiles and shit on their face, but I can guarantee you Team USA didn't have no smiles on their face. They wanted to come in that bitch and bust ass and make a statement. Just like back in the Gap. Like back in the Gap, they had the flag football tournament where they won $1 million. That was Hoost that was on the quarterback of that team.
A word?
In Houston, yes.
Wow.
I think it was 2018. The only reason I didn't go because I was in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever. So shout out to my dog, man.
Oh, shout out to him.
Yeah, that's dope, bro. Like, hey, it's a small world, bro. You never know who you gonna cross paths with, man, and where their journey gonna take them, bro. So I know they took that pretty serious about, you know what I'm saying, the shit that was said. And they proved it on the big stage that, hey, we don't need NFL players to represent our game at the Olympics. Y'all do what y'all do, because nobody's going to walk in the NFL and, you know what I'm saying, do that. So don't do that to somebody else just because you think that they're on a lower scale than you. You know what I'm saying? But that's cool, man. I thoroughly enjoy watching them get their ass whooped, man. It was,
I enjoyed that shit.
yeah, it was definitely something to see.
Straight the fuck up, you hear me? You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? But it's a whole lot more I could really say about that. You know, in due time, I might get back out there and wrestle.
Hey man, hold up. You got a wife. You got a wife now, bro. You gotta slow down, bro.
My wife is encouraging me to get back to the field, sir. Thank you very much.
You know what? I forgot. Yeah, everything is already signed. Yep, you're right. Go ahead, get back out there. Go ahead. Go ahead, get back out there. She encouraging you now because everything go to her, so it's all good. No, I'm just playing sheriff. When you see this, don't hurt me. You know, I got nothing but love.
We be Joseph, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to you, B.
What you think? What y'all think about this 21 Savage and Lotto thing going on? Are y'all even aware of what's going on?
I mean, I just see somebody knocked up. I seen a picture like this, you heard me? So it looks like they done got married on the slick. Like,
Nah, that picture was AI.
Okay.
Where he had on the blood bandanas and that's
Nah, nigga had on the tuxedo and shit.
yeah, it was with the blood print.
I didn't look that in detail to it, but I mean, you know.
I just think, you know what I'm saying, we have to stop putting these celebrities like we spoke about a few weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and it feel kind of crazy that when we have these conversations on the show, you know what I'm saying, being as though this is the 7th show, you know what I'm saying, in 2 months and 8 weeks, this is the 7th show, right? I feel like every time we talk about something, before the next show, what we talked about on the last show, we get a good example.
Every time.
So it's like, it's almost like maybe we need to slow down because we kind of like ahead of the game. You know what I'm saying? It's like the backtracking. You know what I'm saying? These are regular people. They just so happen to be entertainers. Look at them for what their job is, not for what their personal life is. I really don't give a damn about your personal life. If you're an artist and you make good music, all I care about is the music. I don't give a damn about your personal life. But see, we live in a day and age where you can sit behind a computer screen, phone screen, and you can have whatever type of life you want, bro. You can live the fantasy of your world. You know what I'm saying? You can live it. And you see some people it's some people on my timeline, bro, that literally wish celebrities happy birthday every day.
Whoa. God.
Boy, you about to start some shit.
I'm flying. Listen, And I say it because shit like that, like, kind of like really irks me. There's people that you know that you're close with that you don't even support their business. You don't shout them out, give them any type of encouragement. What the fuck makes you think that Beyonce needs to hear you say good job? Showing support is one thing, but you're eating. You think, unless the radio say, hey, today is November the 11th. If today's your birthday, you share a birthday with blah, 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 blah,
Oh my
blah.
God, I hate that.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's cool. That's how I know me and Kim Kardashian got the same birthday. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But other than that, you think I give a fuck what celebrity has the same birthday as me, bro? You think I'm going to be on my social media wishing Kim Kardashian happy birthday?
Happy birthday, twin.
But for a week, for 1 week, I'm going to put in the group chat this person that does this so y'all will see that I'm not joking, bro.
In our group chat?
Yeah, nobody that we know that y'all know do it, but somebody that I know.
I'm about to say, nigga.
I'm about to say,
No,
Stop it.
No.
Stop it.
I would, no.
Be idolizing these people.
Do you not have grandparents? Like,
All right, so
why is your couple go?
I can tell you. I can tell you the
Michelle and
answer.
Barack Obama. You don't know them.
I could tell you the answer because it's easily seen. So social media makes things easy to see. They may not have seen that love and affection and shit at the house with the parents. So if you can see it on a television, if you can see it on a phone screen, if you can see it on a computer screen, and you can kind of say, all right, I want that for myself. But a lot of people always go with the outside looking in. They don't know.
We're exposed to too much. We weren't meant to see this much information and
Correct.
this much exposure.
And that's my point exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So
Because just like in your personal life, right? And I'm speaking from the person saying it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if I know I don't put everything that I do on social media, I'm going to show y'all just this little glimpse. Why the hell am I running around screaming couple goals for somebody that's putting on, that has more to lose? These entertainers got more to lose. You saw what happened to Ray Rice when he knocked his wife out in the elevator. He lost his job immediately.
Everything.
right.
Bro became a ghost instantly. You see what I'm saying? So there's an ugly side. There's an ugly side to everything, bro. There's an ugly thing. There's an ugly side to everything, bro. I'm not going on social media. Whether I had the perfect example or not, I had an example. And it will be people closer to me, whether it be my homeboy's mother and father or whatever. It ain't going to be Cardi B and goddamn Stephon Diggs, and then 3 weeks later, you know what I'm saying, when something happened, oh, no, I need you to come to the front and speak out. I need you to speak loud. I need you to scream goals, couple goals. I need you to scream that now.
Man, they were so screaming when she was pregnant.
She did what she had to do. Offset doing it, did it. Now what?
Women need to stop comparing themselves to men and the things that we do.
Oh my God! Hey, that's another conversation.
It's not beneficial to you because y'all. Hey, yes, life is a double standard. So just get over it.
It really is. It
You know
really
what I'm
is.
saying? It don't matter what you say, what you do. Somebody's gonna have a double standard to their favor. So it's okay. But women, we love y'all, but y'all ain't us.
We love you.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up.
Y'all would never
But
be
see,
us.
I'm good.
I wonder, if like the internet and all that stuff have been either fast forwarded or we got some of the people that we had in the past to be up in time with us. Like, could you imagine Ike and Tina with cell phones and Instagram and people saying couple goals?
Boy, I would love to. Hey, listen.
I would love to see them on Instagram talking about couples
That would be
goals.
my morning. They be like morning TikTok.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta think about this shit. David Ruffin and Tammy Terrell, shit like that. Like, you gotta think about, all of the abusive relationships that we don't see on off camera.
Bingo.
And everybody want to talk about couples goals. And they don't have to necessarily be abusive as far as physical. There's mental abuse. There's,
Emotional.
emotional.
Yeah.
You can do whatever, it's so many different ways of abuse.
Tell it, bro.
So, like, y'all need to watch who y'all want y'all goals to be, but, to each his own. You like it, I love it.
To each his very own.
I'm here for you, bro. You might have a little bit of my support. Fuck all that, though. I made my relationship exactly what I wanted to be, and I love it. Nobody will take nothing from it.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel the same way, bro. My shit. You got to do what you can do for as long as you can do it, how you can do it, bro.
Hey,
I mean, people do cool shit that you might want to copy. Go not so much copy, but experience it yourself. Like, you can sit up here and say, "Oh, I want that experience," but you ain't got to sit up there and do the whole couples goals because, like, you sound like 16.
Sound like that weird
Stop it. You sound really childish with that couples goals. Like, the goal is to be a couple. Start there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
that part.
fuck. Cause them people might hate each other at the end of the fucking day.
like a bug, you
like,
know?
it's so much, bro. And like, man, look. Start off by loving thyself.
Love thyself. Then you'll be able to love others.
And have your own goals. And that's something you see on the internet. Buster.
Y'all got any shout outs, businesses?
Shout out to my love. I love you, my love.
Crazy. He kissing up. Okay.
What you trying to get? What you trying to buy?
I just said was shout out my love. I love my mama. I could be talking about my daughters.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out my loves.
Shout out my loved ones.
My loved
Each
ones.
and every last one of y'all.
That's it.
We love y'all.
For sure.
Hey, y'all trying to put me on a motherfucking.
Nah,
like
but
I'm
in
in
about another show or two, we'll start because I don't wanna do it. Promoting. A business, a black business that
absolutely
people to support locally. So when we do it, it's gonna be rolled out and it's gonna be right. It's not quite there yet. So, but it's coming soon because I patron black a lot. I support and I pay people fair. I don't ask for no discount. Whatever your price is your price.
I said
shout
that
out to
say
Fubu.
this. Yeah, I said that because I went to a black owned ice cream shop.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't really do ice cream, but that ice cream was good, bro. So View 4, man, really good black ice cream.
Hey, that's crazy because maybe about a month ago, my lady, she be, always want, something sweet. You know what I'm saying? It's a black owned, a guy with his kids. They own a ice cream joint. It's called Everyday Sunday. Dope, bro. I like it. You know what I'm saying? Got the normal stuff, but he got a few, one offs, and he got a bundt style cake. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, black owned though. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
Absolutely.
And I definitely gotta reset mine. I know I made a shout out, but I got corrected. You know what I'm saying? She told me she was more than what I announced it is, so I'm gonna do it properly and get it right this time. That's why I won't get chewed out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat you up, so you get the fist. You playing with me. I'm gonna get it right. Get you right though. You can count on me, buddy.
Yeah.
Already.
And I think that's about it, fellas. That's a wrap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we will call it a night on this one.
Yes, sir.
Good saying, y'all. We had
Nah, for real.
I had a week off. You know what I'm saying? Good seeing.
I need that date ASAP because I'm trying to do something, brother.
Yeah, no doubt. I had that for you tomorrow around noon.
Trying to work on something behind off air. I tell you what.
Off air for sure.
I can't. The sheriff be looking, so I can't be sitting up there telling all my stuff.
The warden be checking it out. You know what I'm saying? She be hot on the scene. She do it on the low. You know what I'm saying?
Now Chapo checked out episode record that you know of.
Nah, not
she ain't heard us, so
nah.
I ain't got no.
Not that I heard of.
I ain't getting no finger in the
I mean,
mail.
she know that we doing it, but she ain't say nothing.
She said she El Chapo. She ain't got time to be looking at no damn podcast.
You peasants.
Fuck wrong with you? I got things to be doing.
All right, man. In the meantime, in between time, man, we signing out. Too Fresh, JC.
JC, yeah, 504.
Rucker. And we out.